The answer is all of the above, because whether you want to sleep or lounge, wear one of the pieces that you see on Blair or Rebecca, or even switch it, change it, reverse it, you have all of that at your hands thanks to MUK LUKS and their beloved fabric called Cloud Knit. So you get Blair's short sleeves, Rebecca's tank top. You get Blair's shorts, Rebecca's capri, all for under $40, making it $10 per piece. You can even break it into 2 giftable sets for mom and mother-in-law, for daughter and daughter-in-law, and you get the help of a $13 payment plan to bring this home. Now, I have a lot of choices to go over, from print options to size options to even length options. So hang out with me for a minute. It's gonna take a minute. 36,000 orders placed today. We are loving this, and there's so much that you get. I think I have to put my today only price bag down. So option 1, and remember, you will get all of this. This is going to be lavender paisley. This is what the capri and the short sleeve looks like, and then this is what the shorts and the tank look like. You can mix and match and put the tank with the pants, etc. So everybody understands that, right? It's just such a huge value that I just want to make sure you don't think it's just one or the other. Then banana bubble dot is this next one. Clearly, if you're gonna name something banana, it's gonna feel yellow. And those are the little bubble dots here, and then you get like a larger kind of medallion print on the capri. Then you get a lovely shade of leafy green, and we're gonna refer to this as leafy green garden. So kind of a palm garden on the capri, and then a little bit more of a paisley on the short. Love this blue, because I am seeing more in my pajamas than ever before. I don't know about you, but we put them on early, and I'm not afraid to call my kids in on the porch in the pajamas or get into them at the resort. So blueberry leopard, feeling bright and fun with a leopard print capri, and then a lighter tank, and then a little bit of like giving me a ikat, kind of like wash dot vibe on that short. Again, blueberry leopard. And then 2 more choices. This really, if you're thinking, I kind of want to lounge in it more than sleep in it, I would go with classic black. Now wait, you're going to see some black, but you see a gray t-shirt first and a black printed pant, and then when I turn this baby around, there's your black tank top, and then the shorts are done in a little bit more of a kind of washed stripe look. And then finally, what Rebecca and Blair decided to have their little pajama party wearing, they went with perfectly pink, and they're perfectly pink over there, with the pink short sleeve and that fun little floral print on the capri, and then included for under $40, you also get the lighter pink tank and then a little bit more of a fun kind of like chevron take on the shorts. So now I promised you sizes, but I'm gonna bring out Ann Wiggins because she can walk you through the size chart, and then we can talk about petites, regulars, and talls all together. Ann represents MUK LUKS, which is a wonderful brand known for great product, great fabrics, but great prices.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've been family owned since 1911. 4 generations later, we're still knitting just like we were back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin so long ago. So you can trust us for the quality, and you love Cloud Knit, and so we just brought you 4 pieces that you can mix and match and have fun with. Keep 2, give 2, keep all 4. Give all 4.
I love it. Well, I'm going to put the size chart up with the help of my team, and then I can give you tons of different length measurements for the capris and the shorts and the tops. But first, we should just find our general size before we go into length choices.
So easy to do. So the dress size column on the left is your department store dress size. So think about what you'd walk into, say, the mall and buy. Same as here. You can also size up one from your normal QVC size. It's the same difference. We've given you measurements if that helps. And then far left orange column, extra small through 5X is our inclusive sizing, and that is what goes in your cart. And Amy will tell you all the inseams. Thank you.
I'm going to make this as easy as I can.
them.
Ready? So if you are interested in shopping for the regular choices tonight, your pant is, well, capri, forgive me, I'm already messing up, but your capri is going to be 22 inches. Your short is going to be 8 inches, and then the length of the tops and the tank are going to range anywhere from 24 to 29.5 inches. It just depends on the size you buy. So now the best way to do this, if you go for petites, your short are 1 inch shorter, 7 inches. Your capris are 1 inch shorter, 21 inches, and your top therefore would be 1 inch shorter than the regular. And then if you're going for talls, your short is 10 inches, your capri is 24 inches, and your top, going off that regular length measurement I shared, would be 1 inch longer. So basically I would pay attention to the capri and the short measurement, and then the top is beautifully designed to fit perfectly with all of that.
It's all proportional. And I'm wearing a small. I always wear a small at the mall. It's just my size. I'm usually an extra small in QVC world, and so I'm in the petite because I'm only 5'3". And earlier we had a tall, a regular, and me in the petite, all kind of side by side, and it was amazing because everything hit us at the exact same spot on our bodies. It was very proportional. So this is what it will look like on you.
It's easy, right? It's not shopping for like bridesmaids gowns and wedding gowns. It's pajamas and or loungewear. But if it is PJs and loungewear, it has to be comfortable. Hopefully you're getting your 8 hours of sleep. I might have gotten 9 hours last night because I went to bed at 8:30 at night. Hershey Park, our local amusement park, beat me up. And Mama couldn't stay up much later than 8 o'clock last night. So if you're gonna sleep, whether it's for 4 hours or 8.5, fabric is really important.
It is. This is our cloud knit, and it is your most loved fabric for us here at QVC with MUK LUKS. It's a 95% poly, 5% spandex. So loads of stretch and recovery, which you can just see. It's bouncy, it's super light, but it's not flimsy, and it's the softest fabric I've ever felt. And what I love is being in the studio on days like today when I'm passing people in the hall and people give you a hug and they almost always will say, oh, that fabric, that is so soft. I'm like, I know. It's why everybody loves it so much. So if you haven't tried the MUK LUKS Cloud Knit Addiction, I just want to welcome you on in. Pick this up for yourself and it will become instantly your new favorite fabric that you have.
And it is machine wash. It can go in the dryer. I want you to realize before we go through colors again, mix and match. So just because I'm holding up this particular short sleeve with the capri doesn't mean you can't take this tank and put the tank with the capri. I'll try and get a camera shot of that. So there's purple, the tank color, in this pant. And then if you are more interested in the blue to wear with the shorts, that color goes in the shorts. So everything is interchangeable. I mean, maybe you're a different size than last year. So you need new pajamas, you know, higher or lower size, right? We all change. Maybe your taste changes. That seems to be my issue. Maybe it's the Gemini in me, but sometimes I'll buy a print 2 or 3 years ago that doesn't feel like me now, 2 or 3 years later. So with this price and this configuration, you really are getting a heck of a lot. And it makes each piece about $10. Where can you go and for high quality, great fabric and great fit, find a $10 tank, a $10 tee, $10 shorts, and $10 capris?
Just nowhere. And and the tee and the tank will go right out the door with anything else on the bottom and read as total streetwear. So you'll always be super comfortable like you're in your loungewear, but nobody else will know that technically that's what we called it. And we do sell standalone pieces in tees and tanks in cloud knit that were made to go out and about. So it's not a stretch at all to say that.
All right, well, let's look at everybody and we can guide you through sizes. And then I promise, I'm sure you're already itching to know which are all your color and print options. So I'll get there. But Rebecca, I haven't had a chance to hang out with you in quite some time. Her hair color is different for me tonight and everything. So you are 5'8"?
Yes.
And with MUK LUKS, I've been told you have on the extra large?
1X.
The 1X. Okay, so Rebecca is in the 1X tonight, her regular retail size, and she's a height of 5'8". And then Blair, I hang out with her often, she's 5'7", and her retail size is extra small, so she's wearing the MUK LUKS in an extra small. And then those ladies are wearing the regular length choices, by the way, but remember there's tall and there's petite as well. And then our lovely Anne, what about you size-wise?
I am wearing a small in the petite because I'm only 5'3", and I always wear a small at the mall. It's just my normal size, extra small in QVC land. So, and I'm just holding up the other components because I know people are flipping through channels, and I don't want you to see this and be like, oh, I could get pants or shorts, or I could get a tee or a tank. No, you're getting all 4 pieces. It's just unbelievable. We've never done a TSV like this before for you. So think about the people in your life that could really use a little refresh. For me, there's like real time, and then there's like loungewear and underwear time, which is a whole different time thing because I'll look at stuff and think, why is this worn out? Oh, because I've had it for 15 years. Where did those years go? I don't know. Maybe it's the same for you. Maybe it's time to refresh because some things are kind of ratty or they don't fit you anymore. They're just kind of scratchy and itchy. This is your opportunity. Please refresh.
Well, before we lose the $40 price, let's go through our choices, and I'll linger on these prints because for under $40, $10 a piece, you do really darling prints. I mean, the kind that, especially if you go for this lavender paisley, the kind that you find in high-end upscale stores. Look at this paisley on the Capri. That's absolutely beautiful.
It is so gorgeous. The colors are so rich and they work together so well. And that's a really lovely paisley print.
It sure is. Now that t-shirt and that Capri arrives with this lighter color purple tank top, and then the short in this case has a little bit of like a striped and zigzag and all kinds of different shapes in the design.
I know, it's just so pretty. So for the purple ladies in your life who love the color purple, we know you're out there, this is a great choice.
Okay, now this green, we're going to refer to this as leafy green garden.
Now,
I like that the garden is just two colors. It's green and white, so not too tropical, not too bold. It soothes you and calms you for bedtime. And then the short, this is going to go back to paisley with all the green and the white in that.
Green is such a popular color right now, so we just really picked this beautiful, it's almost got a kiss of mint, like that flavor to it.
That's very similar to the other color in our Susan Graver dress that everybody loves tonight. Mint is on a roll this evening.
It is.
All right, then I'm kind of tangled with four pieces back there. Brighter blue, blueberry leopard. If you love summer and all the brightness and, you know, the bold that it offers you, go with blueberry leopard. The leopard is certainly filled with fun down here with its different takes on blue and white. And then the tank in this case is slightly lighter than that punchier blue, and then a little kind of washed dot, like a little ikat-like dot on the short.
It's all of these prints are brand new. We've never done any of these before, and this one to me is just so soothing. Like it just kind of permission to sigh and go to bed.
If your vacation involves a pool,
oh yes,
an ocean, some sort of body of water, something about that blue, it just makes me want to walk around the resort in the morning for my cup of coffee.
Oh, again.
Now this we call classic black. You just have to wait for it, and then you're like, oh, I see why. So a gray short sleeve shirt, and then a really, you know, upscale print over here. If ditzy flowers and other more tropical things aren't for you, this is very upscale.
It is.
But then on the other side of this, that's where that classic black tank top awaits you. Gosh, take a walk, work out in that if you want. And then the little striped shorts.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned the working out part. I have taken to working out when I do, which is not all that often to be honest with you. But when I can drag myself to do it, I can only really stand to do it in cloud knit. Now, I can only sleep in cloud knit. I can only work out in cloud knit. I don't want to scare you, but once you try this fabric, it is really hard to make yourself wear other things. It is that good.
When I don't feel like working out, a trick that sometimes works for me, doesn't always, but I'll share it in case it helps you guys.
I'd love to know.
Just tell yourself you have to do 5 minutes, because then you're more inclined to do it, but then you don't really stop after 5 minutes, and you do like 20, 30, or 40. But like, you know, if you just say, just have to do it for 5 minutes, you do it.
That is a good little tip.
Usually you don't quit after 5. Just
5 minutes, cloud knit, done.
Okay, and then Perfectly Pink, Rebecca and Blair are going to show you these pieces.
Yeah.
So with Perfectly Pink, you get a lighter tank, you get a fun light floral print in the Capri, and then Blair is going to show you, in addition to that, you get a punchier, brighter short sleeve shirt, and then another take on stripes, and I just see a lot of zigzag and chevron, and you'll see that on Blair in just a minute, I'm hoping.
Yeah, well, we're known for our Fair Isle prints. We tend to associate those with winter, but there's summer Fair Isle prints, and Blair is sporting one of those, and it's just beautiful. And pink is such a popular color. I mean, this is like Barbie color right here.
And you don't need me to tell you this, but like, Blair and Rebecca are wearing that different than how we have it on the hanger.
Right.
So if like your mom needs a gift, but she's not necessarily a short person or a tank top person, they're all meant to go with each other.
Right.
So you put the short sleeve shirt and the Capri together for her. And if you sleep really hot, you keep the tank and the short for you. So it's all interchangeable. They're not, you know, meant to be worn any kind of way. And then lastly, we have this banana bubble dot on Anne. So when you're done checking it out on our models, I'd love for you to come back to Anne, and you can see the dotted short. This one has the same color yellow in the short sleeve shirt and the tank, and then a fun like medallion-like print on the Capri.
That pretty, and it's got the gray. And by the way, I'm wearing our vitamin E infused socks that are dyed to match. If you're interested in really making it a wow gift, those are so nice, and everything just looks so pretty.
Well, and if you are traveling, like just throw it all in the suitcase, figure out what you're going to wear on night 1 when you get there, figure out what night 2 looks like later on. I will tell you, when you look at that under $40 price and it becomes $10 per item because you get 4, We put on the screen, if purchased separately, $62.97. That's what LUKS is going to charge you one day. They're always doing, you know, a wonderful, great low price point. So comparably speaking, that's what you can expect to pay. But you know, if you go into these boutiques and these high-end department stores that specialize in pajamas, sometimes it's $100 for the Capri.
Oh yeah.
It's, you know, $100 for the sleep short. And I'm talking about like big time brands and designers, but still